Hey, good morning, evening, afternoon. What's up, folks? We're back with another episode of Nate's Greats, and I promised you some heavy metal, so we're going to give it to you. One of the heaviest bands on the planet. We're going to talk about the 2006 album Monotheist by Celtic Frost. Tom G. Warrior, Martin Ain, and Franco Sessa. A three-piece album. This album brought Celtic Frost back to the mainstream, gave them some credibility, and revived their career and reminded people, damn, these dudes are heavy. Great band, great album. So let's get right into this bad boy. This is the final album from Celtic Frost. This is one of the best final albums from a band ever. This is my favorite from Celtic Frost, might I add. Anyway, let's get into it. Starts off with Progeny, heavy as fuck drumming, Tom Warrior vocals, shouts, low, just menacing bass lines from Martin Ain. Great song. Following that is Ground. That's my favorite song on the album. Slow, punishing drums, thick, heavy guitar playing, and just low, gut shaking bass. Oh God, why have you forsaken me? It's just so nasty and mean, and I love it. Following that is the slow and haunting, a dying god coming into human flesh. If that is not the heaviest song title you have ever heard, I don't know what is, but that song alone, when it builds and builds, it starts slow and creepy, and then it just goes into this heavy as hell part. It's so good. Following that is Drown in Ashes. So cool. Oz Abysma Vidath is heavy as all hell and really great. Temple of Depression is cool. Obscured is cool. Domain of Decay, people. It's just so heavy and just disgusting in the best way possible. And Alomim, great song. Heavy as all hell. Pummeling drums and guitar and bass. I gotta highlight that all three of these guys just bring such a grossness and a saturation of just depression and anger. It's not full frontal, fast, speedy. And sometimes it is, but even when it's slow, there's just this moroseness and this darkness and this very depressing nature. You could see why a band like Celtic Frost influenced bands like Bathory and Mayhem and that first wave of black metal in Norway all those years ago. Following that is the Triptych Trilogy with Tanagat, Sangua Senti, and Winter. And holy shit, it's all great. It's heavy. And the album ends on a heavy note as well. It's just punishing and haunting in the best ways possible. And to me, it's easily the best Celtic Frost album. And it's a masterstroke to show the genius of Martin Eric Ain, who sadly passed away a few years after this. A shame he's gone. And Tom G. Warrior's genius too. Those two together, Martin Eric Ain and Tom G. Warrior, it's a match made in heavy metal heaven, and they created some gems. I might talk about another Celtic Frost album soon because it's got my favorite album cover from them. Because if you're cool enough to get an H.R. Geiger painting, there's a hint at the album, then you're a cool damn band. But anyway, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. What's your thoughts on Celtic Frost? Do you think they influenced black metal? I do. I think they influenced the look and certainly the sound. I think you could hear people like, I know Phil Anselmo brought up Celtic Frost, so he's into that stuff. And a lot of the sludge metal bands like the slower bits from Celtic Frost, the breakdowns and the grooves and things, which this has tons of breakdowns and groove and heaviness as well. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you all later. Peace. And ooh!